Hello, everyone. Good afternoon and namaste. Today, I would like to talk to you about unfulfilling relationships, relationships that are not good for us and that we still stay in for different reasons. For some of us, stay in marriages and relationships because that's the way we were brought up, right? Once you get married, you're supposed to stay married, especially if you have children. From a woman's perspective, I feel that a lot of women stay in marriages for their children because they think that it's important in order to provide the child with both a mother and a father. Unfortunately, um, and vice versa, right? The same thing for men as well. It all depends on your religious beliefs, right? I'm going to go much deeper on a lot of different things. This is just part of this, so please stay with me on this. When you're brought up with religious values, right? You're told that you get married, you're supposed to stay married, right? You have children, you're supposed to keep the family together, right? But in a lot of circumstances, either male or female, your spouse, right, may use that against you. What do I mean by that? If somebody knows that you've been brought up this way and that you treasure family values, they will then act out in different ways or take advantage of you in certain ways because they understand that you're married, first of all, to them. You have a child with them. So therefore, they can treat you any way you want. So that then puts you at a disadvantage, right? A lot of us stay in relationships that we no longer want to be in because we feel that we're doing the right thing. But what happens to your self-esteem, especially if you're dealing with somebody who's a narcissist? A narcissist can take advantage of you in a lot of ways, right? Especially if they know how you are as a person, how you think. They can psychologically mess with you, say certain things to you to get you to react a certain way or to do the things that they want you to do, make you feel guilty, make you feel unworthy, make you feel like you have no self-esteem. A lot of you will say, well, that's okay, you know. No, it's not okay. It really is not okay. Because as the years go by, you're not doing yourself any good and you're not doing your child any good if there's children involved. For men and for women, you can put yourself in that type of position where morally, emotionally, somebody can actually destroy who you actually are without you even realizing it. And then it becomes a vicious circle, right? Because now this person has completely destroyed you as who you once were. I'm talking to you about this because I've gone through the similar type of thing. And like I said, it's a very vicious circle. And you always want to give this person a chance to change, right? So, you know, and then you've got the narcissist who tells you, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again, I love you, right? And everything is okay for maybe 3 weeks or a month. And then the same vicious cycle starts again. And it keeps repeating itself over and over and over again. And you keep taking this person back, and they keep betraying you. But you feel you're in a position where you just can't get out, right? I'm here to tell you that you can get out. If you are dealing with a narcissist, I'm going to tell you some information now. First of all, you better have a plan. And once you come up with that plan, you better make sure that this individual can't get a hold of you again. If they have your telephone number, if they have your email, if they know where you live, they will continuously find excuses and reasons to contact you. They'll use tears. They'll tell you that they have nobody else to talk to pull you back in. Okay. Once you cut yourself loose from somebody like that, they can't stand the fact that they no longer have control over you. I'm sorry, I'm talking to you about this and I'm just remembering my own experiences. Once you decide to leave, you better have a plan. I mean, before you decide to leave, right? Have everything in order. So that way this person can't contact you anymore. The only place they're going to contact you is in a courthouse. Okay? Through a mediator. You're going to need to change your number. You're going to need to block them from your email, from your phone. You understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah? Yeah. The reason why I'm telling you this is because you're all beautiful human beings. And you have so much love to offer to somebody who appreciates your love and sees your value and your beauty. Over time, when you're with somebody like this, who psychologically messes with your mind, your emotions, right, your intellect, it slowly, slowly chips away at your heart, at your soul, at your mind, right, about what your value truly is worth. And it gets you to a point where your self-esteem falls so low that you feel like you just can't climb out of the situation. So you sit there and you swallow more and more and more. I'll give you another example. When you're in a situation like that and you keep giving of yourself and you keep forgiving this person, right? And I'm sure a lot of you that know what I'm talking about, you slowly, slowly start losing. If you have more things to offer on the table, you start seeing that because you're not taking action, you may start losing things that you've worked hard for because of this person. And the more and more you're not listening and doing the right thing that you need to do for yourself, you'll lose more and more and more because you're trying to keep that family unit together when that family unit is really not a healthy situation. Not for you, and if there's children involved, surely not for the children. So it becomes a very hard lesson to learn because eventually you're going to be left at a point where you're going to have to start from rock bottom. But that all takes endurance and strength. And I can tell you, you can do it. You really can. You should not be afraid to start over. And it's better to do it sooner than later. I'm just saying it with love. Yeah, it's not easy. It is difficult, but it is manageable. And you can do it. You absolutely can. Once you free yourself from a situation like that, you will not only see yourself change and return back to who you were, you'll also see your children flourish and be much happier. There's also situations where people get involved with and their spouses are alcoholics or they use substances. The thing is, when we talk about self-respect, when we talk, you can't, you know, a lot of us may think, oh, it'll change, I'll help them, I'll be supportive, I'll be loving. The majority of times, if that person doesn't want to change, you're not going to change anything. The only thing that's going to happen to you is that your energies are going to be dragged down to the level of the person that you're involved with. I'm not saying that you're going to become an alcoholic or you're going to start using substances, but you're going to be constantly surrounded in those kind of negative energies. And you're also going to be with somebody who can't meet you on the same level, right? If you want something much better for your life. You're always going to be constantly trying to fix their life. You can't fix anybody's life unless they want to fix it themselves. That's what I'm trying to say, right? The important thing is that we're in healthy relationships, relationships that are loving, caring, enable us to grow and flourish and feel good about ourselves. I'm just saying. So I just wanted to tell y'all that I love you. If you see that you're in a situation that's hurting you and not benefiting you, it's time to do something about it. Okay? And especially if you're dealing with a narcissist, because their whole thing is to psychologically mess you up. Some of them even abuse you, or verbally abuse you, or physically abuse you, to try to have control over you, to try to make you feel less than. Who needs that? So, if you're in a situation like that, I think you should seriously think about who you're having a relationship with. You only have one life to live, right? And it's what you make it. I'm just saying. So, it's food for thought. Really go within. Try to find that power that's sitting, that fire that sits inside of you, to do something about it now. I'm not saying all marriages are like this, right? I'm talking about the ones that are unhealthy. Okay? Because there's many people that are married and stay married for many years, and they love each other and they're really happy with each other and they have a great family, and that's terrific. Especially when I hear about marriages that have been together for 60 years and 50 years and whatever, you know what I mean? That's amazing. And you still see two people sitting side by side that respect each other and love each other. And that's priceless. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you what I told you today, because I think a lot of women and men need to hear it. Okay? Remember who you are, and don't let anybody tarnish or hurt or make you feel less than. Okay? I'm sending you all my love. And every day I'm going to be trying to make a different video on different topics, okay, for me to talk to you about. All right? I love you all very much. And you can always reach out to me too if you need help with something, okay? Love and kisses. And good luck.